Remember Beercles here, and welcome to the Sparks Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey! Woo! What up, what up, what up? Hey. Look at that. Look at that new intro rolling, huh? How does that feel?
Incredible.
Oh, it feels pretty good. I feel like we've traveled through a wormhole. I don't know if anyone gets that.
I do.
If you do, I mean, if I didn't say that, would you have picked up on that concept or no?
Maybe not the wormhole exactly, but I kind of felt more like, in the acclaimed film, what's it called? Space Jam. When they go through the hole to go into the Looney Tunes world. Yeah, it's like that.
That's exactly that. If someone described this show like Looney Tunes World, I'd be so pleased. I'd be like, yes, thank you. That's great. It's only going to get sillier, as it goes on. So welcome to the show. What's going on? That right there. Look at that beautiful man. That is at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. Give him a follow. He's a wonderful person to follow. He complains a lot about birth certificates and
well, it's a flawed system, isn't it?
Birth certificates. What was the other one yesterday the Olympic
sport?
The Olympic breakdancing. I was laughing at all these are good hot takes from old Pike Taylor Radio on Twitter, at least is where I see them.
But it's that matters.
It's everything you want over there. I'm at Sparks Radio on all social media. Thanks for being here. Look at this. I'm hitting this right away, dude. Hit subscribe if you're watching over there on youtube.com/Sparks Radio. Hit the bell, hit the thumbs up. They make you hit so many buttons over on YouTube. It's like it should be called button all, where you just hit it and it hits everything you want. Put me in the system, man. And what we do is we call you, if you're a subscriber to this show, you're part of the committee. So welcome to the committee. Thank you so much for being here. We consider you an active participant on the show, another show member, if you will. It might look like there's two dudes here, but we got a lot of people. We got people like Colin.
You just got done watching the Sparks Show with Sparks and Pike. Go do something productive now.
Yeah, see, we got people like that. You know what I mean? He gets excited sometimes, too,
And it's over!
That's right. That kind of stuff. That'd be great. So we consider you a full member of the show. Thank you so much for being a part of the committee. And then now is a good transition to sell you shit. The shop is up there. SparksRadio.com/shop. All right? Go buy yourself a t-shirt or a hoodie. And the reason why is we make $1.90 off of every shirt sold. And that's an actual figure. That's our profit margin, Pike.
Beautiful. That's how we're going to get rich, not the podcast.
No,
that's the merchandise.
Definitely not the podcast. It's our savvy business sense of $1.90 profit margins.
Well, when you sell as many as we do, it adds up.
We are crushing it with sales right now. But no, thank you so much. That money does go to support the channel, support the show. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. We got a good one today, Pike. We got a good one.
I assumed so.
Don't fucking yawn as I say that.
I assumed so.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped. It's gonna be great. We just traveled through a goddamn wormhole. I'm selling shirts over here. I'm paying your rent. And you're fucking yawning.
All right. You're right. The disrespect there was unbelievable. I'm ready. I haven't had coffee.
Killing me here. Why? Why didn't you drink your coffee this morning? It's early.
I don't know. I'm out of K cups, and I woke up too late to go get any.
Dude, dropping that K, bro.
What?
They had to name it after a drug. They're like, yeah, ketamine. No. K-cups. That's what I'm addicted to, man. Had to drop a new K this morning. That special K, man.
Special K.
Feeling alive when I'm dropping the K. I'm sorry you didn't have coffee. My
It's okay.
apologies.
I will later. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, good. See, you starved yourself of it, and then you give yourself a little reward.
That's right. I haven't eaten yet either. I haven't done anything.
When you drink your K cup, when you drop your K cup, you're like, do you say, I deserve this? That's how you say to yourself.
I heard. Yes. It's the little reminders that you're worth it.
That's right. I'm worth it. I'm buying K cups today because I'm worth it. That's what I just picture every like woman coming out of like a spa or like a nail salon. I deserve that. I'm worth it.
Yeah. Or pouring themselves like their 5th glass of wine.
You know what? I need this. You don't understand. Yeah. I deserve this. I had a hard day. Yeah. Well, we got a good show for you today. One thing we love on this show, Pike, is we love, like I said, the committee. We love the committee. The committee's a huge part of the show. And a way to get a pulse of the committee is to read comments. And I know that is a dangerous thing to do on the internet. When you're sitting there and you're leaving it up to literally anybody, okay, can just comment on this thing. So we like to do a segment we call comment investing. Okay, we're going to do some comment investing. We'll get to that here in a second. We also have the news that matters. And then we have a special video from the Joker who sent in a video. I mean, it's long, so I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. Excuse me. We might skip around, but
okay.
The Joker, the committee member, the Joker, he got a letter in the mail from me. And this is a letter I send everybody when I give them a Sparks Radio sticker. So if you want a free sticker, you want one of these for free, I'll mail you that. Okay? All you got to do is just jump on social media, give me a follow, hit up the DMs, drop your address in my direct message me your address over there on Instagram, and then I mail you a sticker. And just as a surprise, I sent a letter with it.
So what kind of profit margin do we have on those?
Oh, we're in the red on this, dude. We are losing money daily. Stamps are not cheap. Envelopes, printing, stamps, stickers, and then my time to put all this shit together. I'm not saying I'm short on time. I'm not saying like that's the most expensive part of it. Probably the stamp is. Actually, the sticker's the most expensive part. But, I mean, we're hundreds and hundreds of dollars into mailing these fucking things. So, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep doing it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you to the committee. And then we're going to see what the letter says here later on. So if you want one, DM your address over there at Sparks Radio on all social media. All right. There you go. No, just on Instagram, not on all social media. By the way, I'll give some shout outs here to the people who I've mailed letters to. So we can, again, find out where the committee's at. The committee is growing every single day. You're telling your friends about the show. So I thank you very much. It's really, really cool of you to do that. Boom. All right. I got some letters up. All right. Without further ado, let's do it. Comment investing. Yeah. I went through and I pulled some comments. These are both reviews from the committee that we've gotten over there on like Apple Podcasts. You know, people drop us reviews, which is cool. So I'm including that in the comments because it's obviously a comment. And then I also pulled some comments off of YouTube that we got. Are you ready?
Ready.
Stop yawning. God, Pike, drop that.
I wasn't yawning.
You yawned again. You want
me to stand up for the rest of the show?
No!
Like you were a teacher?
I know I'm going on and on and on. I'm fucking Gabby Giffords here. Come on, I know. I was just spiel. You're like, get to it. Fine, fuck. All right. So we're going to either tell you if you want to invest in this comment or divest from the comment. You want to get off this. We don't want people to say this kind of stuff. All right, you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Number one, this comes from BMF Superstar. BMF Superstar. He left this on November 27th. Pretty recent. This is our most recent review over there. He gave us 5 stars. Look at that. That's pretty dope. You'll like it. These guys are funny. Sparks is a pro's pro, and he knows how to keep me and my ADD riddled brain locked into the show. Sweet. Thanks,
I like
DMF. That's great. Obviously, I'm going to invest in that. You know what I mean? I'm investing in those comments.
Yeah, I'm going to invest as well. I'm sorry about your ADD riddled brain, but
Yeah.
I'm glad, the only thing I would have changed about the comment is it doesn't exactly mention me by name.
It says you guys, these guys are funny. I mean, you're kind of referenced in there. I mean, he didn't call me a pro's pro, and he didn't mention you at all. So I kind of feel like that's right on point,
I mean, even if I'm just like a regular pro, I think he could have meant. But listen, hey, I like overall the comment is good.
I don't even think he mentioned you as a pro at all. I think he called me a pro's pro. He doubled up on me and then basically ignored you as a human. And I got to say, that's perfect. That's a perfect review, and I appreciate it greatly.
I bet you like it.
Yeah, you don't need to mention Pike Taylor Radio on anything. It's fine.
He didn't have to. He said everything he needed to say about me by not mentioning me.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Wow, who would approve of that comment? That's awful.
Jesus approved.
Jesus Christ! All right, that's just wrong. That is absolutely wrong.
Shit.
Let's get to the next one here. So we're both investing in that one. Next one.
Yeah.
It says you guys are at. Oh, this is for you, Pike. You are absolutely in your realm voicing your opinion on the FT word, Pike, which is, we did that, was that 2 days ago now?
Yeah.
There's a little comment here supporting you, Pike, saying, look, you're absolutely in the realm voicing your opinion on this show, Pike. That's what this is what the show is for, Pike. You can, this is your safe space. You can be yourself here,
I appreciate that because I did feel like, this is not what the show is. We're not going to sit here and discuss how we feel about, certain terms. But thank you, Colin. I appreciate that. I'm heavily investing in that. Now I feel comfortable. I can share my opinions on. And listen, Pizza, the guy who said it, right? The FT word. I trust that he's not being, like malicious about it, but I just overall put an umbrella over that term. Don't use it.
There you go. And you know what?
All right.
I'm investing in that as well. I agree. Because I think, hey man, if we can't voice our opinions on the internet, then what the fuck is the internet for? You know what I mean? Everybody else is sounding off on this.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. If we couldn't do that, then it's just pictures of, cocks and stuff. And
and we can't, if
not
we,
for everybody.
Look, yeah, if we have pictures of cocks just throwing at us, you know what I mean? And we can't voice our opinion on it, what are we doing here?
I know. What kind of world?
What kind of world, indeed? I gotta write that down. I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, boy. What is this? 306, episode 306.
You hear something you liked?
No, I heard something I didn't like. That's why I wrote it down.
Oh, nice.
All right, we're both, so far, dude, we're investing in every single comment. That's pretty good. Next one. This one comes from The Lost Cat over on YouTube. It says, improvisado, which means improvise, Pike is funniest. All right, so improvising Pike is funniest.
Okay. Improvisado.
Was I improvising? Yeah. Improvisado. Pike is the funniest. I don't know what that was about. What was the episode? The episode was, you know what's happened on this couch, right? Okay, so that was about your couch. That was a clip, I think. Or maybe it was the episode 296. That was when you gave that couch away. And you, I know what that was. That was your tarp.
Oh, the old back at home sofa.
Oh, God.
Masturbation lounge.
Oh, God.
That's right.
Pike uses a tarp to flog the dolphin. Disgusting. Good Lord. You were just Oh, I am divesting in that comment 100%, dude. I want no part of that. I know he's improvising there, the Lost Cat, but anything that references Pike's tarp technique, I am out 100%. Complete divesting.
Well, I'm all in because that is some of my fondest memories. Is the tarping.
Oh my God.
You don't have to like it. You just have to know it exists, and that's good enough for me.
I wish I didn't. All right, next one. Donna says, oh my God, at Pike Taylor Radio is drinking Yingling Lager. Send me some, please. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was drinking. I am, well, not, you're an East Coast guy now too, but where I was from, we didn't have Yingling. So it was kind of like how, I mean, you're from Vegas. So it's like Sonic, you know, the restaurant, the fast food place.
Yeah.
Growing up, you would always, if you were watching like national TV, you would see Sonic commercials, and it looked like the fucking most amazing place.
Yeah.
And we never had one. So it was like this fantasy at that point. And then we finally got one, and I've still never had gone there.
Never really went.
You know, it's just one of those things. Yeah. Well, Yingling is like that. You just hear about it. And now I'm here and I'm drinking it, and I actually really freaking like it. So I'm drinking a lot of it.
There you go.
So
Yingling, advertise with us, would you? We are both fans of Yingling. I like it. Pike likes it. It is delicious. It is really delicious.
It is.
So we're both investing in that comment?
Heavily.
Ooh, all right. Heavy investment. We got another review over there from, this one comes from Homer OPJ. Oh, Homer OP Jr. All right. This is a great show. I used to listen to Sparks every morning in Vegas with Greg and Izzy and love them. Sparks moved on, and I'm glad he has this podcast. Pike, look, he mentions you, Pike. Pike is funny as fuck, too. And now I listen to these two every morning. Yeah! Yeah! 5 on Fridays are my favorite because Sparks brings in Greg from Vegas on the podcast. Anyway, I hope Sparks and Pike keep this up because it's very entertaining, and some of us enjoy this podcast every morning on the way to work. LOL. And here is why I am divesting, Pike. Because he ends it, Homer OP Jr., he ends it with hashtag Rim Nation.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
why do you hate that? Just move on. We've already established the committee. So at this point, it's like a group of like gorillas, you know, that have started the Rim Nation, and just I can move on.
I feel like Rim Nation is a subcommittee of the committee. I feel like Rim Nation is a special committee of dudes.
It is.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. If you remember this, I heard that. If you don't know what Rim Nation is.
Now, which part don't you like? The licking beehole part.
Okay, so there you go. I don't want to be a part of that subcommittee. I am not in. Look, if you're in on that subcommittee, the Rim Nation subcommittee, that's fine. Okay, that's totally cool. All right, I got nothing against it. It's just not for me personally. So I'm going to divest from that comment, even though I love the review. It's another 5-star review from Homer OP Jr. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 5 stars over there on Apple Podcast review. But I got to divest.
Yeah.
Rim Nation.
Not me, man. Obviously, I head the subcommittee Rim Nation, so I'm gonna invest. Thank you, Homer.
Moving on, we got some more here. I want to keep it going here. I don't know what this came from, but this is from Bo Jenks. This says, by the way, McDonald's is horrible. That's it. That's the comment. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the comment, Bo Jenks. I got to divest from that one, too, because I like McDonald's. I think McDonald's is great. I got nothing against it.
Yes.
I used to
McDonald's is not
eat it all the
McDonald's for just sucking. We can all admit it's like cheap. Yeah, you know, the quality, but it's good. They do a good job if you get the right place. Sometimes they make a fucking trash-ass sandwich, and it's like, come on now. I know I paid $2 for this, but could it be hot at least?
Yeah.
No, I love I eat McDonald's a lot.
What's your go-to breakfast menu item at McDonald's?
bacon, egg, and cheese McBiscuit.
Ooh, all right. That's where we we divert from each other because I go bacon, egg, cheese, or sausage, egg, and cheese, which they're both delicious. McGriddle though, McGriddle.
Ooh, I haven't had one of those for. I remember when they just came out, and that was just a big deal. God, they're good though.
Oh,
At least you didn't say muffin because muffins are shit. The sausage there, I will say, is not very good. Bacon,
I don't mind the sausage.
100 times better off.
Ooh, I like the sausage as much as the bacon. I like them equally. I like them good. I like them good. Right. What is wrong with me? My brain is melting. Thinking about me.
I like them good.
Good. I like them both just as much. Jesus Christ. Moving on. So I'm divesting from that one because we're both fans of McDonald's. All right. So what do we got here? We got this is from Rena Lori Lisa. And she says,
sounds like 3 different women. All right.
Yeah. Rena Lori Lisa. It says, I'm single and about 5 cry face emojis. And I wrote, I can see why with that attitude. All right. So there you go. She says, I'm single.
Jeez.
I can see why with that attitude. It's clearly a porn bot. Okay. And I comment on all the porn bots that pop up on our YouTube thing. I mean, she's there with her ass to the. No girl has, unless she's trying to sell you something, has her ass in a thong pointing right at as her little avatar picture. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't see it right now because my video frame is covering it up. Is it an ass?
Yeah, that's straight up just her.
Okay.
Just like her ass in a thong pointing right at the camera. Okay. And it says I'm single. So clearly a porn bot. That's why I kind of wrote, I can see why with that attitude. So I know what you're thinking. I'm going to divest in these comments. No, I'm investing in the porn bot comments. And here's why. I love chatting back with them. It's like my thing. I realize it's nobody. It's probably just some kind of AI account or something like that. But it's great. I zing them every single time. It's fun. It's like you could be a troll online and no one's hurt. No one's feelings are hurt. It's wonderful.
Victimless crime.
It's a victimless crime.
It is. Now, what if that was an actual person and you just destroyed them for saying they were single? Like in the episode we were talking about being single, I don't know. And she was just like heartbroken and you just fucking, I hope not.
Yeah. I'm single cry face. First of all, I've never met a woman that is single unintentionally.
That's a good point.
Dudes are out there. They're everywhere. It's so easy.
Fish in a barrel.
Guys are out there and they are horny and they are like, they'll fall in love with you so fast. Okay. If you're a lady and you're single unintentionally, I don't know. You're being picky. I mean, it's probably a good thing you're being picky because there's some real weirdos out there, but I just feel like women can get a guy easier than a guy can get a lady, Yeah,
100%. And the phrase, I just want to take it slow, that does not exist for you, okay? Because they don't. We would like to speed it along. As quick as possible, please.
Yes. Yeah. The only reason why we're taking it slow is that you don't run away fast. Yeah. That's it. Let's get to the next one. So I'm investing in the porn bots. What about you before we jump on to the next one? What do you think?
Yeah.
Keep investing.
Porn bots. Great. Yeah.
Good. All right. We got let's speed things along here. Let's give a shout out here to Rich, who we've had on the show. He's our men's fashion expert. He says, ha, 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 9,000 times. All right. So there you go. He's a big fan. He's laughing. I love it. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it. I'm obviously investing in that one. You better invest in that one.
Yeah. Put me down for investing.
Okay. Got it. This is from R Skater. R Skater says, Pike's new sign-off should be a salute to the committee. Oh. That's pretty cool.
I keep doing the salute thing.
Yeah. So you salute the committee? Is that your sign-off?
It could be. It could be better, But it could be.
All right, still mulling it over. It could be, and it could be better. All right, I'm investing in that comment because he's giving suggestions here. A committee member's giving suggestions for the show. That's what the committee's all for. We absolutely love it. I'm investing. What about you?
Great comment.
All right.
Invest.
Ryan Bischoff here on YouTube says, "Add me for a Rim Nation shirt."
Hell yeah!
Jesus Christ! Divesting.
It's not going to go away.
Divesting. Stop it.
Invest. Invest.
I'm out on that one. Sin Vegas 702 says, "I'm going to start a GoFundMe to get Pike a few shirts. Most will be Jurassic Park theme."
Nice. T-Rex.
I'm investing in that one heavy. That's awesome. I love that comment. Very nice. Good job. This is Steven here, and I got to invest in this one because Steven hits us with some knowledge on this one, and I like that. Steven says, "I like flamethrowers. They're already legal to buy in every state except California and Maryland." All right, so
Okay.
don't know why.
You didn't know that?
I love that comment. I love it, Steven. Thank you very much. That is amazing. We need knowledge like that. That's great. That guy really does. And the last one for comment investing. This is from the Boot. We love Boot, who comments on the show. Great episode as always. Hang in there. Shit will get better, which I don't know if he's talking about 2020 or the show. If he's like, hang in there.
Keep doing it. Don't give up.
Just please keep going. It's not great now, but it's going to get better eventually, I think. Yeah, appreciate it. Shit will get better.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, there you go. That's common investing. Are you investing in the last one or the divesting?
Yeah. Invest.
All right.
Invest.
Both investing in Boots comment. Thank you so much. Let's get to the news that matters.
Yes, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters.
Holy shit.
All right. So, time to talk about the news that matters, Pike. And I saw this story and I thought I was alive. I felt like, oh, God, I'm so happy I survived this far into 2020 so I could see this story because it tickled me. It really did.
Oh, good.
Vladimir Putin. He's I don't know what it's called. Is he president? Is he prime minister? I don't know. He's a dictator, okay? He's in charge of Russia. He's not a nice
That's
man.
a good question.
What
the hell is he?
He's
He's not a prime minister.
Yeah, he's a dictator. That's what he is, okay? And what happens is he's got a lot of nuclear weapons over there in Russia. They have a large stockpile. I don't think they have as many as the United States, but I know they have bigger nukes. Like they kind of went all in on the whole nuclear bomb thing.
Really?
Oh yeah, they have the largest nuclear bomb in the world, Russia.
I don't like that.
They have a huge stockpile. I know, it's terrifying. But we know what's really terrifying is that Pakistan has nukes. Like that's really the
Jesus.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shit is kind of out of control over there, and they have nuclear weapons.
How did that happen? We're all focusing on like Iran and shit, and then meanwhile Pakistan's like, well, let's just fucking assemble some bombs.
I know. Pakistan has nuclear weapons, and they were like hiding Osama bin Laden. Like that's not a good combo, you know? North Korea has nukes. That's not good either. I'm kind of more concerned about Pakistan though. I feel like they're wheeling and dealing on the black market left and right. You know they are. Yeah. So scary. Russia, however, going back to Vladimir Putin, has a plane that can survive a nuclear blast. Not the blast itself. I'm talking about like the radiated fallout.
Okay.
So the idea is that you take off in this plane as the nukes are coming. You fly away from the explosion, and the plane can shield you from radiation. So the plane has like no windows. And this is the plane that Putin and all the top guys and gals in Russia would be aboard so they can continue running the country in the event of a nuclear war. Okay, so that's a pretty badass plane, right?
Yeah.
Well, some clearly desperate Russians broke into the plane and they stole a bunch of shit. They took a bunch of top secret radio equipment out of a compartment so they broke into the plane. They broke into this top secret compartment in the plane. And the plane's huge. You know, it's like a 747 size. And they stole a bunch of top secret equipment, which is like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the highfalutin criminal, man. Those are the ones I love. I love those criminals that put in some thought. However, that wasn't the part that tickled me. The part that tickled me on the story was that they left fingerprints, which completely knocks you down a peg in the sophisticated criminal world.
Put gloves on. It's easy.
Easy. 2, they left the shoe behind. That's the part that I really loved about this story. They forgot a shoe. They found a shoe at the crime scene. So now they're going, it's like Cinderella for criminals. They're just like trying shoes on dudes that look like, you know, they're probably drug addicts. They probably broke in and, you know, trying to pawn this shit off. Hilarious, dude.
Isn't that like, I mean, they're just like, they're going to kill you, right? It's not like a fine. They're going to kill you.
Oh, yeah. You're dead, bro. You're dead. Those guys are dead. And they're going to find this equipment.
Of course they are. Man, you hear about this shit all the time. Like, who is it? The guy in the U.S. here, he was in North Korea for like a school trip, which is crazy already. But if you're there, aren't you just freaking on your best behavior?
Yeah.
Because he decided to like vandalize a state poster, like about Kim Jong-un or something.
He
So
wanted to take
vandalized
it. He tried taking
he
it
wanted-
home.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Which is like it's like murder over here. Like you just don't do that. And so then they threw his ass in a work camp, right?
They don't know. He was obviously tortured. He died, which is nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
were
sent
gonna
him back.
weren't they sending him back? And he was like dead or almost dead, right?
I think they sent him back and he died here. But yeah, he was
but
obviously
there was something
tortured.
wrong with him.
Yeah. Like mentally, yeah. Like he had brain damage from being tortured. Like fuck North Korea, dude. Like that's an awful, just an awful place. You already know that they're doing some heinous illegal shit against humanity. You know what I mean? There's got to be like a concentration camps and it's just awful to think about. And then they have nuclear weapons on top of it, and you're like, yeah. But you're 100% right. Like, why would you go to North Korea and not like anybody who goes in there? You ever watch those YouTube videos of like North Korea? You know, we snuck in cameras in North Korea. I'm like, bro, why the fuck? I would never do that. I would never do that.
No.
I wouldn't even go.
No.
I wouldn't even go to North Korea. Why would I want to go there?
I know. And if I did, I'd fucking handcuff myself just to make sure my hands didn't get all crazy. Oh, stupid.
Like, if you're going to North Korea, you better have been to every other place on planet Earth first. If you've gone to North Korea but haven't gone to Hawaii, like, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
I know.
You should be going to even South Korea. South Korea is like on my top 5 list. I can't wait to go to South Korea.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
You got a weird top 5.
South Korea is amazing. Would love to go there.
Don't know much about it. I know
Oh.
it's my favorite of the Koreas. It's about if I had to pick. But that's about it.
Well, I guess we'll find out what happens to these guys as they track him down via the radio devices that they stole and missing shoe. Can you imagine stealing? You're now running in Russia in December with one shoe on. Look for the guy with 1 foot because he lost the other one due to frostbite.
How the hell did you lose the shoe? First of all,
I don't know.
was a slip on or I mean, God, that's stupid. The whole thing.
Dude, the whole thing is, yeah. It reeks of drug addicts. You know what I mean? It reeks of drug, just
does.
someone being addicted and yeah. What a shame.
Smell it.
What do you got for your story?
Yep. You know that you eat a credit card's worth of plastic every single week? You know that?
That's not true.
At some point, it is. It is absolutely true. This is research. Top men have done some research. They say that
such bullshit. There's no doubt.
Yeah, the World Wildlife Federation, for whatever reason, did this study.
Okay.
They ran a test, and they say that humans eat an entire credit card of plastic every week, just little bits at a time. In 1 year, that's an entire dinner plate of plastic. In 10 years, Sparks, that's a lifesaver flotation ring, which is the example they gave for some reason.
Hold on a
And
second.
in your life,
Wait, every day I'm
What?
eating a credit card of plastic, and that only adds up to a dinner plate a year?
every week. So 52 credit cards. Picture that on a dinner plate.
How big is your dinner plates, World Wildlife Federation? Or how small are your credit cards?
It's a big dinner, okay? And in your lifetime, that's the equivalent of 2 whole dumpsters full of plastic. So it's a lot of fucking plastic, basically. Now, I don't know if it affects your health or not. They don't know either. So, you know, that's all I've got for you. But I can't imagine it's good.
It can't be that great. And you eat, good Lord, you're having like a Thanksgiving dinner of plastic every single week. Because yesterday you talked about how you chew on bottle caps and you eat Gatorade caps until they whittle
I
down
don't
and
actually swallow them, but there's got to be like some debris falling off.
Absolutely. You're swallowing that plastic, dude. Yeah. Your stomach looks like the inside of a whale. It's like a seagull stomach. Fucking weird. It's got like a fish head and a Sprite can in there, and there's a
Bunch of
license plate.
condoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they say why we're eating so much plastic? Like, is it in the packaging of the food, or what? How?
Well, it says we consume plastic. So no.
Okay. Again,
A lot of it comes from. No, I'm sorry. How do we stop? Okay, a lot of it comes from pollution. So like plastic that was dumped into the water. So then it's in our drinking water and seafood.
I don't eat that much seafood, so I feel like that's the problem here. People just eat too much seafood. Yeah, I don't eat very much.
Oh
seafood.
yeah, man. We went to the Port Canaveral, and we had, what are they, oysters? So like oysters in the shell, which is delicious, but it's like they literally go from the bottom of the ocean to your plate. Like there's no cleaning process, it seems like. So there's probably some shit in there, because you can taste it's like grainy, like you can taste the sand.
Yeah.
You're like,
No, I don't mind oysters. I'm not going to sit here and shit on oysters. I don't mind them. It's actually one of the few. I don't mind oysters. Like, did you fry them, or were they just the raw with like a squeeze of lemon? Is that what you put on them? Lemon?
They gave you like horseradish, which is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I've
just
never
put a
had
little
them
bit of
with
that on there.
horseradish. Yeah.
Suck them down. That's what you do. Don't even chew them if you don't like.
38 minutes.
Just
Got it. I don't eat that much plastic, I don't think. I don't think I eat that much plastic. My drinking water, maybe it's in my drinking water. But then again, it hasn't killed me yet. I think it's fine. I think my rule of thumb is this. You could drink like a shot glass of anything and be fine, depending on your size. Your body can metabolize it. It can break it down. You're going to be fine. I watched a dude on YouTube.
Poison?
Yeah, you could drink like a shot glass of poison, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It depends on your size, though. It depends on how big of a person you are. But, dude, I watched this guy on YouTube yesterday. I watched this guy on YouTube. He ate arsenic and just ate it. Watch what happens. I just ate it. I was like, whoa, holy shit.
what the hell?
Yeah. He had like an almond size of arsenic, and he took a razor blade and he shaved it off, and he put it on this thing, and he measured the weight of it, and he goes, yeah, that's good enough. And he just ate it. And obviously arsenic kills you. It's like, how they kill people spies and
That's
shit.
what I hear. Yeah.
And because he goes, I calculated my body mass, I calculated how much arsenic it was. I know I'm able to metabolize this. I'll tell you the effects of it. I was like, whoa, this is insane.
What the hell?
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, dude, actually it tastes like, he says it tastes like almonds. I was like, oh, that sounds pleasant. And then he goes, I could feel my fingers are numb. My fingers went numb. That's what he said. And then he goes, I'm starting to get chills and I'm shaking. And then they like time lapse like a half hour. He goes, okay, I'm starting to feel better. You know, I'm starting to get a little more feeling in my fingers. I'm not as sweaty. He had like cold sweats and shit. And that was it. Yeah. So I watched the guy take arsenic.
The
That'd be
fuck are
fine.
people doing? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Why would people sit there and always say, you know, please subscribe to the show and blah, 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 blah. You know, I mean, God, they'll do anything to get people to subscribe to their YouTube channel. It's
I
really
know.
sad,
Just
pathetic.
desperate morons.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a bunch of plastic down the hatch. What do you got?
I got Tesla. Speaking of World Wildlife Federation, Tesla's trying to build a huge plant in Germany. You know, they have these things called gigafactories is what they're calling them. And they have one in Nevada. That's the only one so far, but they want to build one in China and then one in Germany. So they have the European market covered, they got Chinese market covered, and they got the American market covered, okay?
Okay.
Well, they're building the one in Germany. And of course, Tesla is a very green company. They build electric cars, okay? They want to run off solar power. They sell solar roofs and, you know what I mean? Eventually, they're going to be giving us Wi-Fi from space, and it's going to be one giant conglomerate company. And what ended up happening is, as they're clearing the forest in Germany, here come the environmentalists. They come out. They're like, hold on. What about the snakes and frogs of this area that you're absolutely destroying? And gigafactories are huge. They're not this small little thing. You know, I mean, we're talking, actually, I think they give the size in the article. I think it's something like 280 acres. 205 acres. So that's how big the building is. That's a big building.
It's a big building.
Big building.
It's a lot of building, yeah.
It's a lot of building. So it is a large footprint. And so I just thought it was hilarious that environmentalists are shutting down the environmental conscious car company. It's like you can't win.
It's never good enough.
It's not a normal
Dude.
car company. It's the car company saying we have to stop greenhouse emissions because the frogs and snakes are dying is being stopped because the building itself is killing the frogs and snake. Oh my God.
Well, I, for one, would like to say that, you know, fuck the snakes.
Really?
That's fine. Absolutely fuck the snakes. Frogs, I have nothing against, you know, but if we have to sacrifice a few frogs, then so be it.
Look, if you could just pick up the frogs and then move them over into the woods next to the factory, that's fine. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem stopping the construction of something temporarily while they remedy the situation, and that's what they're going to do.
Right.
But it just goes to show you
relocate.
that. Look, and I'm an environmentally conscious person. I really am. I think I am more environmentally conscious than I would say 99% of the men in this country. Like, I drive a Prius. If I could afford it, I would drive a Tesla. I would just bike anywhere I could. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm a cheap ass and I don't want to spend the money. I'd say that's pretty majority of it.
No, there's that. Yeah.
But also, you know, if I could afford solar panels or a house, I would get them. You know what I mean? I love it. I think climate change is a real situation that's going to impact all of our lives. It already is. And I think it's aside from the pandemic, I think it's priority number one to deal with in the world. That said, fuck these environmentalists. They always get in the way of progress. It's like they're so progressive that they stop progression. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, please. Can we just deal with it? Like, I understand moving the frogs and snakes and giving them a home. Yeah, but also there's also another home, like the rainforest that hosts, 90% of the world's animals that they're just chopping. Put your efforts into that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Frogs and snakes can move. They can go over next door. There was these people out in Nevada. They have all these solar arrays. They have these like solar farms out there, and they're like, but there's snakes and spiders, guys. There's the thing. I'm like, can they not crawl underneath it? Can they not slither underneath the solar panel? It's giving them shade. It's letting them cool down. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck. Do you want all of the world's animals to be dead, or just the snakes right now? Because we're trying to save everyone.
That's so dumb. And it's not like you're just going to drop the building like in its entirety, just plop it down. No, they're going to have time to get the fuck out of there.
Give them time. I'm not saying not give them time. Give them time to slither and jump. Get the fuck out. I get it. That's what I'm saying. I understand, but don't stop it completely. You know what I mean? I hate that.
Agree. No. Yeah, I think even like a one quick like warning shot, like, hey, snakes and frogs, like get out. You better get out of here. That would be good enough for me.
Yeah. First of all, you know how many snake people probably live in Germany? There's tons of snake people. Combat boots, cargo shorts. It sounds like Germans, doesn't it? Just release them into the field before the building goes up. Grab the snakes, put them in a bucket. They got a new friend, and you got a building. It's a win-win.
Easy.
What's your last story?
Easy. It's a quick hitter, and it's, not news necessarily, but a woman, quote, can't even function after her grandma accidentally sends her a nude photo.
Oh, God.
It's going viral on TikTok. It's an app. This grandma accidentally sent a nude, okay? So the nude was intended to go to her friend Brian. She sent it to her granddaughter, who is just distraught, obviously. Can you imagine getting a nude from your grandma, Sparks? Can you?
No. Sorry, I had to process that for a second. No.
Is your grandma still with us?
No. Both my grandmothers are dead. Shout out to one of them. But
I feel like there's a story here.
No, it's whatever. No, I can't imagine. I've never even sent a nude myself.
Really?
No, never. I've never sent a nude picture to anyone.
You care to try it sometime? Not. No, I mean, just like, are you curious?
Yeah, my first naked picture is going to go to you, Pike. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do a whole thing for the show. We'll just review it. We'll put the photo up. Yeah, no, that would just be horrendous. And why are you?
Look,
I guess
I don't know. How do you feel about naked pictures?
Well, it just depends. In this grandma situation, no, I don't care for them. Because why? When you get to that age, like the fact that there are still people willing to have intercourse with you, like, great. That's awesome. That we can all mentally adapt to, like, okay, this.
Jesus approves.
40 years ago, the sight of you would have absolutely made me throw up. But here I am, about to, throw it in you. That's great. I'm glad that humans can adapt in that way. But to send a nude at that point is so, it's just working against you.
I agree. But yeah, that grandma's a freak, bro. Like, are you kidding me? She was trying to send that to her male friend. How old is this grandma? Is this a young grandma? Are we talking like a GILF here? Or are we talking like... Because TikTok's like a young person's app.
Yeah, right. So it's probably like a teenager that is her granddaughter. So it could be anywhere from 50 to 70. So it's old enough.
I think 50-year-old women can still be very, very hot. I mean, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Without a doubt. You're right. This might be just like a headline, like, clickbait situation because
Yeah.
grandma sounds, you picture an old cotton top, but when really it could be just like, fucking who's a grandma? Who's a good looking grandma? They exist anyway. Is my point.
Well, I know Selma Hayek's like 52. Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I couldn't function if I got that either. Be amazing. Receive that text? Like, holy shit. My brain would explode.
Yeah, my grandma looks great. Wow.
Oh my God. Am I from West Virginia all of a sudden? I don't know. Something's going on with my grandma. Grandma. Didn't know.
Oh, shit. I had no idea, Grandma. Too bad Grandpa passed away already. It's missing out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we got one more thing here before we wrap up the show, Pike. Speaking of hot grandmas.
Okay.
We have to get to the Joker. Now, I do send this sticker out to people, as you know, right? I say, hey, shout out to the people who have received the Sparks Radio stickers.
Right.
I send this letter, and I say on the letter, please read like Gilbert Godfrey. So I'm not going to watch everything. This is the 3-minute video. This is a long one, but the Joker, he's a voiceover artist. That's why he goes by the Joker. He does a bunch of voiceovers for a bunch of different people in character, and he's a cosplayer and all that kind of stuff. So he read the letter like Gilbert Godfrey. I think it's an okay Gilbert Godfrey impression too. And then I'll fast forward and he gets into the Joker voice, which he's spectacular at. And then I think he gets into like, I don't know, like an auto, like who's the Autobot? Who's the guy? Who's the main dude? Why am I asking you? You don't fucking know.
I had no idea what that is.
Optimus Prime. And then I think he goes in Optimus Prime. So here you go. Here's the Joker. Shout out to the Joker committee member. Check it out.
Committee member. You, yes, you. You are a wonderful person. Thank you for noticing. Hey now, is not the time to be bashful. When's the last time someone said, hey, you are absolutely amazing?
So that's his Gilbert Godfrey impression.
That's pretty damn good.
Well, he's not bad. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't do it that good. I think it's pretty all right. So he's reading the letter. And then he goes into the next one here.
As if that was ever in doubt, Sparksy. So be sure to vote on show-making decisions. Also, let us know how you want your committee member name to be.
All right, so obviously he's insinuating the Joker.
Be sure to take a pic of the sticker and let me at Greg Bangs My Mom or Pike Sparks is a douchebag on Instagram. Either way, we'll show your pic and shout out you to the show to keep the love fest going. How lovely, Sparksy.
All right, so that's his Joker impression, and then he goes into this one.
Rate the show, either on YouTube or any podcast platform. Thank you for listening, watching the show, and telling your friends.
All right, that's enough. All right, Jesus Christ.
That's great.
Yeah, that's
what a guy.
That's from the Joker. Yeah, it was really cool to get that video from him. So shout out to committee member the Joker. Thank you so much. And let's real quick before we wrap it up here, let's give some shout outs to other committee members that are getting those stickers and the letter with the stickers. So I congrats, I guess. I don't know. What do you say to these people? Tyler in Reading, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Catherine in Terrell, Arkansas. Austin in Cedar Falls, Iowa.
Wow.
Connie in Huntington, West Virginia. Sorry about that West Virginia joke earlier. Jeff in Conway, South Carolina. Almost said South Dakota. Jeff is in South Carolina. Yeah, what the fuck? Let's see here. Olivia is in Pelham, New York. Rob is in Erie, PA. Erie, PA. You ever see that movie? That Thing You Do? Oh, that's one you would actually like. I'm serious. You should really watch That Thing You Do. It's about a band. It was written, directed by Tom Hanks, and he's in it. Tom Hanks is in it. And it's about a band. in like the early 60s, and they're called the Wonders. Anyway, they're really excited to play in Erie, PA. He goes, Erie, PA? Like, he's really excited. So shout out to Rob in Erie, PA. You got to watch that movie. It's a great movie. It's called That Thing You Do. Marlo in Elko, Nevada. Who's this? Jody in Big Creek, Kentucky. Dude, we're all over the board here. I love it. Brent in Oklahoma City. Donna in Las Vegas. Buck in Vegas. Reese in Cedar City, Utah. This is a crazy name. Michaela Collins in Eden, North Carolina. Chan in Raleigh, North Carolina. Isaac in Louisville, Kentucky. And Crafty Mel in Louisville, Kentucky. So there you go. There's some committee members that are all getting stickers. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a member of the committee. That's right. Tomorrow is 5 on Friday. Make sure you hit us up on social media. You got at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. You can send in your questions there. We'll answer them. And of course, I'm at Sparks Radio on all social media. Thank you very much. Send in your questions for 5 on Friday. And don't forget to request a sticker if you want one, and slap it on something cool. Rep the fact that you're a committee member, and we really, really appreciate you being here, hitting subscribe, hitting the thumbs up, leaving a review. This whole episode is basically about the committee today, so thank you so much to you for being here.